Welcome, gentlemen, to week 3 of the Gentlemen's Football Association. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. Sorry for the late upload. I've been doing some work things. So without further ado, number 10, myself. We're going to be playing spoiler for the rest of the year, and I'm okay with it because we're looking at 7 draft picks in the first 4 rounds next year. So we'll have a pretty good squad, and might even mess up a few people's seasons this year. With that being said, number 9, Daddy Dan. That wide receiving core does not look good with Michael Thomas out. And he might be out for a few more weeks. And honestly, with Drew Brees at this point, I don't know if he'll make it the whole season. So it looks really rocky. But at least you got Cam in there. He's been producing pretty well. But gonna have to go with Daddy Wilcher at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have... I'm gonna give it to Austin Rexroad this week. I want to say that he's a little bit higher. His quarterback right now is what's doing it for me. Solid receiving core, best tight end in the league. Little questionable at the flex position as well, but overall really good team in there, especially with Edwards-Helaire filling that Saquon spot for him. I think he's going to be rising in the ranks in the coming weeks. That puts us at number 7, and I'm going to have to put Dylan here. I know that Patrick Mahomes is who he is. I don't personally like Tyreek Hill as a fantasy wide receiver. Tyler Boyd is another question mark. We obviously saw that David Johnson is not who he was in week 1, so that leaves a lot to be desired in the running back department. Listen, Dylan's done well so far, but I think the luck is going to run out sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's who I have at number 7. Coming in at number 6, I'm going to put Ryan. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to put Ryan there. Solid squad. Especially with Russell Wilson playing the way he is right now. It hurts him that Chark is out this week. But he's been putting up some points so far. And I'd say he was one of the sleepers in the whole thing and starting to really surprise people. Putting up 235 so far. So really successful team. Coming in at number 5, I've got to put Dragon. Even with the Christian McCaffrey injury, he is still in the top 5 in the league. I think he's still going to be very good. He had a really interesting trade to get Dalvin Cook. He also had another trade to get Joe Mixon. He's about to have 3 of arguably... Joe Mixon is probably in the closer to 10 on the running back scale, but he's got the top 2 running backs now in the league. Maybe top 3, you put McCaffrey, and then Jones, and then Cook. So he's going to be lethal at the end of the year whenever McCaffrey comes back. Number 4, I'm going to give it to Holmes. He's still at the top. He's putting together weeks. And I still really like his team, especially with Ezekiel Elliott and Josh Allen. Noah Fant is the only person who can catch balls in Denver right now. So, and we saw that OBJ can be OBJ after all. So, moving up to number 3, I'm going to put Parker Lutz. Alvin Kamara has been amazing. Devontae Adams is hurt right now, but he'll probably still play this week. But we also saw last week that Adam Thielen is probably not going to be able to keep up that pace because the Minnesota Vikings suck. So, but Dak Prescott is an amazing fantasy quarterback. He's going to continue to put up points, but I just don't see that pace continuing for Parker in the coming weeks. Coming in at number 2, we have the football team. A studly lineup. A lot of red zone threats, especially Darren Waller just absolutely showing out last week. Lot of touchdown potential on that lineup. And staying at number 1, we have Noah Casale, Aaron Rodgers on his revenge tour, and just a stud lineup all around. We're gonna have some really interesting matchups this week. I don't know how much the standings are gonna change after this week, but who knows? Anything can happen. I just hope that none of you guys end up getting beat by me, because you're gonna hear it at this point now. Have a great week, guys, and good luck.